Well, happy Saturday, everyone. Got
Those-
number one co-host, top 20.
Yep. 101 right here.
Yeah. TJ, if you're listening, you might have to try harder to get up to the number.
You know, me and TJ are going to meet eventually.
Right? And then y'all will have to fight it out, huh?
No, I'm sure it's going to be a good time because I'm going to Connie
Oh, yeah.
Medicine with this fish.
Yeah.
Gonna con him out.
No. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff happening the past week, but we
Yeah.
made it to the weekend. And before we get too far, though, I do want to talk a little bit about the storms here in Texas.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been big news lately.
yeah, this, according to history, it hasn't been this bad since like 40 years ago in these areas. I think as of now, it's like 34, 42. I'm not. It's more than 30, but people have passed because of the flood, and there's still like 20 people missing yet.
Yeah.
So,
The bad parts, it's a kid's youth
Yep.
camp. That's the worst part.
hmm So if y'all can take a moment and pray for the families and for the ones that are still missing, um, yeah.
Yeah.
And reading some of the stories that are coming out now, it's sad.
Yeah. I mean, they found that one little girl hanging onto a tree,
Mm-hmm.
but there was like 30 others that didn't make it
Right.
to the tree. So
Mm-hmm.
bad deal.
And what's sad, there wasn't even a warning. Even
No.
I mean, like I said, this is like 40 years ago that it's happened like this. So of course, no one was prepared for it,
Yeah.
and they're saying now that this might be the record in history. This might be the record, but they ain't sure because the flood gauge or whatever is broken, so they don't know for sure.
How far away was that from you?
The Guadalupe River, about 3/4 hour.
Yeah, I know it was down around you somewhere. But
Mhm. And then in Georgetown, some of y'all might have seen the footage of that. That's another river that happened the same way, and that's about an hour from me as well. Now the river here local to me, I mean it's flooded, and those ends don't get more, but it don't seem as bad. I've seen a lot here local, a lot worse than that. Than what they're predicting for this river here local. But yeah, no, the Guadalupe River was basically a trickle almost. Like 6 weeks ago, and all of a sudden it's like an ocean.
yeah, the same thing's going on in Arizona too.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably
yeah.
call. I should call Jorge at like 3 a.m. and ask him what he's up to,
Right.
just for
Good.
fun. Just for fun.
So-
He'll
so
either
it-
be sound asleep or he'll be at work. So
Mm-hmm. So no matter what all we get into tonight or talk about, if you can remember that, keep it in your prayers. That is the highlight tonight's live stream.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing.
Mm-hmm. So let's get on to better things for now, y'all. Let me welcome in. Hey,
What
was
is,
it AI? AI? Any? How you say that? Welcome in,
oh, Lumi.
MNC. Mike, good to see you. Sam, first.
Yeah, he puts that in everything nowadays.
Oh, okay, all right. I just
Whether,
making sure that maybe StreamYard is behind time, but no, I
whether, he's
wouldn't check.
first, whether he's first or last, he's always first. Just
Yeah, he's always first. Yeah.
Sammy's first.
Yep. Yeah. I'm still. I don't. I kind of. Hey, if you don't realize it yet, Vibes is not a geek at all. I mean, if it ain't working, I know that, but to fix it, I had to try different kind of buttons until it actually works. So, lucky enough, it worked.
You're not the only one because it was me a couple of times. It'd be like, I don't know.
Right. Basically, all I do is basically try to do a rerun of prior technical issues to try to run through those same rigmarole and hopefully come to the same point. Jeff Kane survived fell asleep is what you're saying, Curtis. I mean, that'd been an easier response, probably. At least that it's easy to fix that. Just wake up.
Hang around a couple hours. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, shh. There are two current.
Yeah, the auction's going and Whip is going.
Oh, Whip is going. Hey, Whip, my apologies. I don't want to go over you.
It's not his normal scheduled time, so it is what
True.
it is.
True. But wasn't he live also last week as well? About this time? Am I wrong?
I don't remember. He usually goes in the afternoon.
Okay. Because some reason I was thinking when I was at the July 4th fireworks show, he was live. Which would be about this time. Anyhow, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff Kane, I wanted to. But the technical difficulties.
Yeah. Next time we're going to start at 7, so people know.
There you go. I'm already head bobbing up late, and so this call has started early. My apologies, Jeff. And by the way, shout out to Jeff Kane. Jeff Kane and Jody P. My early live stream today. Hey, I do, before I want to talk about that, I do want to apologize to everyone who came out to the live stream. My phone died, and I wasn't able to reconnect before YouTube shut it down. So my apologies about that. I thought I had more power than I did, and all of a sudden, that was it. Even though I plugged it in, I was too slow. So I'll start feeding the fish shortly. Nice.
You doing killing flies over there or what?
Nope, spider. My apologies to those that keep spiders. I just took out one of them.
No,
It was hanging from the camera, hanging straight down.
You're all good with me. Get them all.
Okay. All right.
Just like Pokemon, catch them all.
Right. I saw him. Was it yesterday or day before? Oh, it was Thursday. I saw his result. I saw his web, and I think, now where is this guy at? He finally showed up again. I mean, he was only, I don't know, quarter inch. No, 8 maybe.
Those
Small
things are
spider.
fast. They're fast
Yeah.
because I parked my truck in the driveway this morning. I go
Mm-hmm.
out at like 4 o'clock this afternoon. There's spider webs on it. I'm like, how in the hell did they put spider webs on this truck that's only been sitting here for like 6 hours? I mean,
Yeah.
they went for a ride.
Nice. And normally spiders don't bother me too much, as long as they stay away from me. But once they start trying on my lap or on my arm, they kind of cross that boundary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
They
care if
can-
they can hang out on my patio and everything all they want to,
Mhm.
but just not right here. Not here.
Right. I mean, even if it's on the wall, ceiling, whatever, back there, yeah, over there, I don't care. Now, depending on the spider, if I recognize it, and I know it's poisonous. It's too late.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. I don't know if you have been there in Kansas, but here in Texas we have the black widows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have very many of those.
Okay. Now back when I moved here to this location, it was like by every rock you picked up, I had to check
Let's
because
see.
there's a good chance there was one or two or three, whatever.
Probably where Mike lives on the eastern side of Kansas, where it gets
Yeah.
all the rain and the wood and everything. They probably got lots of spiders
Right. Oh yeah.
because of all the wood and the water.
Mm-hmm. Now there's one spider that I try to avoid to kill it at all possibility. You've heard of the wolf spider?
Yeah.
Those even in my house, I try to encourage them to move on. Go ahead, go outside, because they actually eat other critters, the bad stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll see some of these big, humongous wolf spiders. They kind of freak me out, but hey, I'd rather have them any day over a lot of these other critters that we have here in Texas.
You haven't thrown in any of those into your pond? Any of the spiders?
Not recently. I used to. Now, since you mentioned it, there was a spider in my house that crossed my path. I wasn't happy, so I caught it with the tongs.
Yeah.
Squeezes with plants. Yeah. I caught it and I fed it to my Tropheus. I mean, I dropped it in the Tropheus tank, and that Tropheus, woof, it was gone. That's called live feeding right there.
Yep. It's kind of just like having the bug zapper over one of your tubs.
Mm-hmm.
You have the bottom off of it, so every time it zaps something, it falls in the tub.
Right. It's perfect timing, and the fish are waiting. Right. You
Yeah,
want food?
they hear the zap and they know it's coming.
Right. Okay. Let me speak up in chat. That way I'm up with everyone else. Sorry, y'all. Fish room tour, Curtis?
I don't remember seeing that since I
Yeah.
got it like half tore apart and half of it's outside.
Didn't Mike just put me in trouble?
I think he's getting ready to send you a Frontosa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did he put me in trouble? Huh. I told him he ain't supposed to. I told him he's supposed to keep it. Oh, you're talking about the rain, yeah. Let's skip that. We talked about it when we started. I don't want to stay on that.
Cheryl, what's up?
Hey, Cheryl, welcome in. Yeah. Wolf spiders eat other spiders. Exactly. And do wolf spiders bite?
Man, I'm not the guy to ask about that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never got bit by one of them.
Right.
They usually go the other way, but
Right. They usually try to get away from you as fast as they can. Now, here where I live, I mean, I go outside after dark with the light. I mean, my whole yard is covered with them, which is phenomenal. that means if they're here, that means the other spiders
Aren't.
kind of moved out. You know,
Yeah.
widows, recluse. Oh, okay, you have okay. I was reading down to it. Widows, recluse, wolf spiders. What? I didn't realize that these were all same family. I think we might have the recluse around here, but they're not very popular. The widows that they are, if there's like wood or whatever been sitting for a while, you better check before you put your hand anywhere. But are they as bad as they say that they are? The widows.
I've never had a problem with them. I've know a few people who got too close to recluse and got bit by them, but
Right.
I never
Hey
have.
Ben Sharp, welcome in.
Usually all most spiders go the other way when they see
Right.
an adult human around them.
Because what I understand, the widows do have a very bad sting. It's very painful. What that's what I've heard.
Probably.
Was it? Well, I wonder how do they compare to scorpions though?
I don't know. You would be the expert on that. I've never run into a scorpion.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? You made a good point. I have seen I've seen them outside recently in the past year, but back when I moved over to this location, I mean, it was just a normal thing. I'll see one in my house, in the shower, in the sink, on the floor. Whenever I put my shoes on, I'll shake them just in case, you know. And now Scar is getting itchy on his neck.
I am.
No, the scorpions are nothing to play with, y'all. I knock on wood. I haven't gotten bitten. I haven't got stung yet, but a lot of my friends here have, and they say it is. Imagine a hornet plus.
Well,
A very powerful sting,
at least it's not rattlesnakes. So,
right? But trying to think. Hold on. If I had to choose between the two to fight off,
I don't know. It's a toss up.
now the scorpion's easy. If I can see it, it's not an issue. It's when you can't see it, and you it attacks you. You're not aware of it. Woo!
And
I don't know.
most rattlesnakes are going to let you know
Right,
that they're there.
right, exactly. They warn you.
Most of them will.
Mm-hmm. But hey, if I had to choose between the two, if they're in my house, I'll choose scorpion any day over the rattlesnake.
You should
Me,
probably
snake.
you
Yeah,
should
go
get
ahead.
one as a pet.
No,
No.
actually, my coworker, I'm guessing he probably still has them. He's like 2 or 3 of them, scorpions, as pet. They caught, and he feeds them. You know, feeds them bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
He's crazy. Anyhow, fish room tour of TJ's. Now, that'd be cool,
Yeah. Someday that might happen. If I live long enough.
right? Australia has spiders. Talking about spiders in Australia, when I was talking with Emily about the black widows, they had one what sounds the same type over there in Australia. But over there, they call them they have a different name for them over there. But when we're digging into it, it seems like it's the same thing, or like a cousin or whatever.
You know, we were driving down the interstate in South Carolina. Oh, I was driving. The wife's in the passenger seat. And she's like, what are those weird gray trees over there? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing 75. We come up to construction where we got to stop. And I'm looking over there like, those are not great trees. Those are spider webs.
Whoa!
And it was like miles of spider webs. It was like, yeah, not going over there.
Wow!
hell,
No.
hell no. It was like 10 miles of spider webs. It was like, I don't know what spider it was, but
Right.
I'm not going over there.
Hey, Bratton, welcome in.
What's up, Brandon?
We have a macro scorpion looking thing without a tail. That a Jeff Kane. That might be a cousin to scorpion.
Does
It could be.
Does it still
We have. Yeah, we have ones around here now. They're not here local that we've seen, but there's been other camp areas or lakes. Some of my friends have seen them. They look like scorpions, but they don't have the tail thing. And
Yeah.
supposedly they can sting too as well. So that might be what the same as what we have here. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Do they still sting you?
Hey, Sonny G, welcome in.
I'm not going to find out.
No, definitely not. Hey, Kicker, Jake, Katie, and River, welcome in. We have 10 army ones do that a few times. One critter that we have, it'd be nice if we didn't have, was the fire ants. It's basically impossible to get rid of them, no matter what you do. You can do it organically, or natural, whatever. All it does is move them.
Yeah.
You can get them poisoned. You might kill one colony out, whatever, but it basically encourages another colony to move in. It's an ongoing thing. The fire ants. And even if it's not fire ants, even the regular ants around here, the black ones, those are just as bad or even worse than fire ants. Most of the time I'm outside, I'm usually covered up.
It's because you're not cold enough in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
You need to move north where all that crap dies.
I know. But you know what, Skull? I'll deal with it just to have the heat.
Yeah.
So, how was your party last night? Did you stay up late seeing out fireworks?
Nope. Sit out on my patio and watch the city waste a lot of money.
Exactly.
'Cause that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't buy anything. I live up on the hill, and where they shoot them off is down in the bottom.
Right.
So
That's
I
cool.
can just sit on my patio and watch them. Have my TV on. I got my refrigerator out there.
You're set.
Yeah.
No, last night for dinner, I was too lazy, so I went to Sonic last night and had a hot dog and a hamburger and a blast and a limeade. Then I went to one of my friend's place, and I know in Texas in the summertime that we had a bonfire going. Now we did not sit up by the bonfire and enjoy the heat. We sat back away from it. We did it for the, just the, what do you call it? It's just part of the experience. Anyways,
That reminds me, I need to message Skipper because he did not send me a message. I need to send you this picture.
Oh,
He made this wood stack that's like twice as tall as him that he's gonna light tonight. And I told him
nice.
I have to see it while it's burning.
Right.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll send it to you." Well, I didn't get it.
Same, Jake. We had fire too. It was a big one. This probably I don't. I'm trying to think. Was there like 30 of us? No, maybe more like 25 of us. I don't know. We were on the fire, and some of them were sending off fireworks off. You know, okay. It's probably was it a nice 20 minutes or whatever entertainment fireworks whatever. And of course we had floats, Uber floats, coffee, some sweet snacks, whatever. Just enjoying it.
I sent you the picture of Skipper.
Okay.
What? It's on your Instagram.
Okay.
I think he's
Whoa!
I think he's got enough wood.
I think so.
I told him to send me a picture when it's on fire, and he hasn't done it yet. Yeah, it's like
That's just crazy.
That's twice as tall as he is.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
So I'm gonna text him and say, "Where's my picture?"
Yeah.
I can't imagine that guy on 4th of July.
Right.
We'll see if he sends me a picture back.
Sorry, I gotta respond to a message. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah. Back at it. Sat on the front porch and watched everyone else in Independence burn up the bill low. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it, because I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
they're still doing it tonight. I mean, I can
oh
hear
yeah.
them. I can hear them now.
I'm not hearing it right now. They're local. Now, about half an hour ago, I was able to hear some, but maybe it's the economy. But it didn't seem like there was as much this year as normal here local.
Well, yeah, that crap's expensive.
Y'all. Uh-huh. Now, okay, I do know here in Texas, it's usually more popular to send off big the lot off over the New Year's instead of July 4th here local. That I do know.
The funny part is, it was pouring rain last night here, and they were
And those
still, they were still going off, and it was pouring rain. I was sitting on the patio, my dog's laying there, and he's just like, "What's going on?" Pouring rain and all of this noise, and I was just like, "Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Just take a nap. You're all right."
Hey, Craig, they bad crackers in Australia. So, Craig, what do y'all do for fun? What alternatives do you have? Come on, knowing Craig, he has some other alternative.
Well, it's probably not gunshots because they don't have guns, so
Right.
I'm sure there's something.
They don't need a reason for fireworks around here. A Chiefs win is almost as bad as the fourth. Yeah, true.
You could always move to Dallas. You don't have to worry about it because they never win. So,
Ex- True.
Just saying.
You have a good point.
Houston wins. You'll be all right. But I don't know about the old Cowboys with Mr. Prescott as a quarterback.
Right.
Not that I know a lot about football, but I know I'm probably better than he is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, besides the Chief wins or some big event like that, or July 4th, New Year, do you all see fireworks throughout the year any other time?
No, not really.
Yeah, same.
Not unless I'm like a NASCAR thing or something.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
If you're at some event, yeah, but
Trying to think. That's interesting. Now, of course, around here during the summertime, when it's too hot, it's not even safe to send them off.
yeah.
Now, last year, I think it was the first year in a long time that the mayor he wanted to put the burn ban on, but on July 4th. But he said, you know what? Let's chance it. I mean, there wasn't any bad fires happen because of that. But he waited till after the 4th to put the burn ban on their local.
It's going to happen anyway because the mayor of LA
Right.
said no way, no how you can't do any fireworks, and that was one of the biggest fireworks show you ever saw.
Right.
All the people did it anyway. So
yeah, all it would do was would make it harder on them, you know.
hey, you just got to drive a little farther to get them
Yeah.
because there's some states you can buy them year round. So
Mm-hmm. Around here, I think
see,
I don't see fireworks throughout the year. I only see them July 4th and New Year.
Cheryl lives where they're for sale year round in Missouri.
Oh yeah, Missouri. Yeah, you can buy them year round. Yeah.
I think Iowa is the same way.
Unless it changed.
No, it's either Iowa or Nebraska, right around Omaha, Council Bluffs.
It might be Nebraska because we used to have to drive across the border to Missouri to buy fireworks anytime.
Yeah.
Now, if someone in the chat from Iowa knows anything about it, you're more welcome to share your knowledge about Iowa and fireworks.
There's a huge ass fireworks store here.
Yeah.
It's only open for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, how the hell do they make that much money? That they have that place that's closed for what 360 days out of the year or whatever. How do they do that? That's how much money they make in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's
crazy.
big. I mean, it's a giant metal building.
Yeah. We have one here, big firework. You know what? Maybe out of curiosity, maybe I'll look into it and see if they open more than just over July 4th and New Year. Because, yeah, there's a big metal building here local as well. It's about 15 minutes from me. And occasionally when I drive past, there's vehicles out front. So maybe I'll look into it and see. Maybe they do sell it year-round around here. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how this place stays open because it's like packed for 2 weeks and then nobody for the rest of the year. I don't know how they pay the bills, but they do. Not for my money because I've never been in there.
Jake asked Craig, even saltines, Craig? The crackers. Saltine crackers. That's a different cracker, Jake, just saying. Mike, one other thing about all around here is there's more driftwood to collect. Hey, actually, once the river starts going down, I actually want to go out collecting. Not just for driftwood, but also species. Because there's going to be a lot of species going to get trapped up from the river. In puddles, you know? It's been a while since we had a pretty good flood here in the local river, and it, and last time it really happened, I was down afterward. Oh yeah, I caught so many babies. That, what the ones that wouldn't have made it if I didn't catch them.
Yeah, because it would have dried up.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting someone driftwood.
There's a ton around Mike's house. I can tell you that. Taking my truck next time I go there.
Too bad it ain't closer.
You never know. I was talking to Mike. I was talking to Mike earlier about
Yeah.
all these trips to these shows. Is like, someday I just want to go. Let's go to Vibes and hang out with you in New Local Austin, and let's go eat tacos and spend the weekend. I would have more fun doing that than going to one of these shows because, a show's a show.
Right. The show for me is just to get to hang out with other fish nerds.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, how many shows would I go to? Very, very seldom, if any at all.
But if you were having something going on in Austin that weekend, and I would come down and we could all hang out, go eat, and screw off for 2 days.
That'd be cool.
That's better than me flying to wherever.
Right.
In my opinion, it is. In my opinion, it is.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate you think that Vibes and local Austin is worth hanging out with.
Yeah, I do. My wife's asked me a couple times, when are you ever going to go to Texas and see those guys? It's like,
nice.
When your checkbook allows me to.
There you go.
When your checkbook allows me to, I will.
You can buy anything in Wisconsin, but you need a permit that said the big ones off. But most people do anyway, yeah. And my apologies, Craig. They took our guns, our fireworks, all good stuff. All fun stuff.
Yeah, that's why you never let them take your guns.
Yeah. David Taquartes, welcome in.
What's up, David?
Is this the same David I'm thinking about? Hold on. Not about curiosity. Yep. Same David. Okay. I got to meet him in person. I talked to him a little bit. They're at the event in San Antonio. I think I might have met him one time before, like at Coachella, Dallas, something. But I didn't know who he was back then. But even this time, I saw him. I didn't think much about it, and all of a sudden it dawned on me who he was because I saw his badge. Like, no way! So that was cool. He's a pretty cool guy. Hey, Eugene, welcome in.
What's up, Eugene? Haven't seen you in a while.
Nice, Mike. Get to hang out with show soon. Cool. Someday I want to meet all of y'all here in the chat in person. That's what the cookout at Frosty Peplin's all about. Yeah, Jake. Yeah. I mean, Jake, keep pushing for it. Yeah. And that's for anyone that's watching this. If you have a chance, go ahead and plan your trip. Go to Frosty Peplin's cookout. I hear it's pretty exciting. As of now, I'm not gonna be able to make it. The cookout.
I got like one more big trip in me this year, and that's it.
Right.
Because me going from Kansas to Wisconsin is a big trip.
Yes.
You going from Texas to Wisconsin is a big ass trip.
Mm-hmm. I mean, anywhere I go, it's a big trip.
Yeah.
Besides here in Texas, but yeah. I'm still hoping to attend the Clash. Um, Other than that, I mean, it'll be reunions, uh, family reunions. I got that planned. So, which, hey y'all, maybe y'all don't have connection with your family, but hey, life's too short. Try to be connected with your family if possible.
Yeah.
So, and if I had choose between family over the fish community, the family would win. The fish community, I can hang out with you here on YouTube, and I'm happy with that. Maybe I'm just too blessed to have a good family. I don't know, but no, I enjoy it every time we get together as a family. Usually it's around September sometime. Get together, do reunion. This year, I'm going to see my niece, Lord willing. My older brother, had no kiddo.
Oh yeah.
A day after my birthday, by the way.
Oh.
So that was a nice birthday gift for me. Yeah, but one proud uncle. Just saying. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, you know what? Oh, back to the shout out, Jody P and Jeff Kane. Wow, that's in my mind. Today in the live stream, I did a live stream at I ate lunch at Chick-fil-A, whatever, in the parking lot. I got a free item from Chick-fil-A, whatever. And we were just the live stream talking, whatever. I had questions about the Blue Fountain Pleco, some other things, like Mystery Snails, and Jeff Kane and Jody P had was answering to all my questions. It was awesome. So shout out to them for stepping up and doing it. Hey, here's a tip of wisdom. Just because someone's on camera does not mean they know what they're talking about. There, I said it.
Especially us.
Especially vibes, yes. But okay, I can understand where people get it from. When they see someone on camera, they think they know. You're watching them. It's like they know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I understand it because I used to be that way back in the day. I used to watch a lot of people, right, before I got really into doing content. And if I watch someone, even someone that had 100 subscribers, I would take basically whatever they said. This is the way it is, But I've kind of changed since then. But so I understand if you take people that are on camera, take them for the word, that they know what they're talking about. But, yeah, just because you're on camera does not mean you know anything. Sorry, folks. I might just blew your bubble. I heard that Vibes has a very small chance of showing up. Showing up where? To the cookout?
To the cookout, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very slim chance. Hey, if enough people want me to be there, they'll get me there. Right, Skull?
I'm gonna say maybe next year.
Yeah.
Because if I go to the class this year, I can't do both.
Right. Same.
They're too far away.
And as of now, I don't want to put the future too far, but next year would definitely, even for me, I think it would work better. Now, of course, it depends on the events happening next year. There's an event here local to me that I usually go to, and it's the same all the time, same weekend. That's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But no, there's a Houston one in Houston. I rather go to the cookout. That's the one in Houston.
Yeah.
And actually,
And
the one in Houston,
if you
I'm a go ahead.
if you fly anywhere between where I am and the cookout, I mean, I'm gonna go next year.
Right.
I can pick you up in KC or Des Moines or wherever.
Mm-hmm.
You can just ride in my truck and we'll go have a good time.
Nice. Yeah, the event in Houston. Last year. Oh, not this past event they had in December, but over a year and a half ago, whatever. I saw potential for a big show coming to Houston, fish show.
Yeah.
But this past time kind of flattened my idea about the whole thing. They still have options to do it, but they need to work out their the people that are running it. They got a lot of bugs in the system. So
Yeah,
I mean, they have
I saw
options.
some of the videos. It was like the place that it was had a lot of potential,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't fill it up.
Nope. And there was a lot of blocking vendors coming in. That would have helped the event, which that is sad.
Why would they block anybody?
Oh,
I'd have as many as I could get in there.
right, same. Especially where they had it at, the venue was like a quarter of it was used, and they had the whole thing reserved for us for the event. That's sad. Anyways, yeah.
Jake's trying to pull on our heartstrings. Come on, Jake.
Mm,
I'm like 18 hours away. It's hard for me to pull stuff off like that. I'll meet you halfway. I'll meet you in Des Moines. How's that? Then we can go see Sketty Nona.
hey, I will go see the Scare Nona, then go to the cookout.
She'll be there.
Oh, okay. Cookout? Okay.
Yeah. She lives right outside of Des Moines, like 40 miles or so. Jody P lives in Sioux City, so she'll be there.
Oh, thanks, Eugene. I appreciate it. About the morning live streams, I was wondering. Now, okay, I have noticed that there's a lot more people showing up for the morning live streams, the coffee, Saturday morning coffee, on the way to the diner, whatever, than I had on Instagram. I mean, we're talking about like five times that amount than I normally have on Instagram. I never had a big lead. Now, I had a lot of people watch a replay, but who actually being in the live stream, most of them was my siblings. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm blessed to have siblings that actually want to even watch me, you know? So.
Cheryl says she's going to Fish Fix tomorrow. I should probably go on their website and send her a list of what I want her to buy me. Yeah. It's an awesome
Nice.
store. Anybody in Iowa that has not been there, you're missing out. If you're in Nebraska, you're missing out.
Nice.
It's
Hey,
in the
Lumi.
middle of nowhere, and you walk in, and you're just like, ta-da! Oh,
No, Lumi. If I had a chance, I would do it. I'll come see you. Definitely. You're definitely up there in the in the top of the list. People I want to see in person.
We're trying to get her to go to the Triple Crown thing in Lexington next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Lumi, if you go, I might just make it for that trip. So what I would do,
Probably.
I could fly into Louisville, Kentucky, and hang out with my brother.
Yeah.
And actually take him over there. He would enjoy it. I know he would.
And there's a special guest who's going to be there, as Mr. Mexicali says he's going to go there.
No way.
That's what he told me about a week and a half ago.
That's cool.
Him and his wife are going to road trip across the United States, come by my house, MNC's house, on and on across the country.
Nice.
Until they get there. And I was just like, hell yeah. Come on, let's do it. Probably the closest we'll ever be to Lumi's house at a show. So you got to figure out how to get there.
Hey, Sonny. I don't want to talk about too much. We talked about it at the start of the show, tonight's live stream. But yeah, it's within an hour of me. Both sides of me. Yeah, it's not good. Anyways.
Yep.
So if you want to watch the first part, if you have any questions about it, I might get answers. If not, you can message me on Instagram. You get more questions, Sonny. All fish fam at private war residence. It's coming fish fam cookout. See, the problem is though, Jake, that's in the middle of nowhere for vibes.
Yeah, I looked it up. It's like 18 hours for me if I drive.
Yeah.
And that's straight through, no stopping, just 18 hours.
You know what would be cool? If more of the fish community would come to Texas to even do an event. Now, okay, years gone past, there has been a pretty good fish fan community has showed up to Aquashella, Dallas, in years gone past. But since then, yeah, there hasn't been a big turnout. Even here in Texas, y'all. I'm talking to the ones here in Texas too.
I still think there needs to be a show in Kansas City or Denver, right in the middle of the damn country. See, Cheryl even agrees. Right in the center of the country. I mean, Denver, Omaha's a big city. Kansas City has all the big sports arenas.
Yeah, but would Kansas City have enough people that are in the hobby that would make it worthwhile?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They have a big ass club there.
Okay.
Well, and you would draw in Omaha, Council Bluffs, all of those clubs would show up too. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they would.
Mention it's free. Jake, is my trip free? A place for me to stay free? If the whole thing was covered, the trip, and a place for me to stay, and man, that'd be down my line. It'd be easier for me to tell the boss. I got a paid trip. I better go. Because I'll be honest with y'all. With how much I'm gone on vacation, family reunions, this fish stuff, the boss doesn't really appreciate it. So, and I don't want to take too many privileges that he's allowed me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get on the bad side. Eugene, vibes. As you are eating, we try the new Arby's cheese steak. Oh, good. Nice. Nice. Now, the one thing I haven't tried yet is the Arby's cheesesteak. I need to try it out. That sounds good. Not to mention that Massey in St. Louis, I'm sure we could get it, a lot of folks here to get to. True. Hey! The legend's in the house. Hey, Fallon, welcome in. Good to see you. No, because you got to pay to get there. But the best event of the year. Hey, Jake. I know it's a great event, but for the cost, I was able to, I was able to get you two events here in Texas, quite cheaper, or at the same cost, if any, as the one to go up to Wisconsin. And these two I could drive to. So one in Dallas, one in San Antonio. And there's a good chance the one in Houston coming up in December, if they have it again. And it depends on if none of my friends come to Houston event in December. There's a good chance I'll probably make it over there again. I said there's a good chance. I mean, it's only like a 2.5 hour drive. So there's a good chance I'd make it. But talking about events in Texas, I don't want to forget. There's one happening this month. Down south of San Antonio in Schutz. It's what's it called? You know what? I'm gonna look it up. That way I tell you all the right thing for the place.
What's up, Alex?
And Jake said you don't have to pay for the food. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jake. But that's one of the least of my worries right now. Show up with the tent. That's taken care of. The tent, Jake. That one might be a little hard to take as a carry-on.
I know that's why you'll have to go with me so we can put it in my truck.
Oh, that way.
That's what I was talking to Alex and Mike the other day about. Well, not the other day, a couple weeks ago, a month ago. Why go to the same show all the time?
True.
You know? It's like next year I would love to go to the one that Richard Reynolds goes to in Florida.
Yeah.
Or the one in Lexington, Kentucky. Or go to Foxy and Peplin's.
Right.
But I'm not rich, so I'm going to pick one or two of them, and that's what we're going to do. You know?
Right.
And it might be the barbecue. I don't know. It might be the Quad City swap in April or whenever it is, and then in the fall it'll be the barbecue. I don't know. Or I may go hang out with Richard Reynolds in Florida for a week. Don't know that either. Do something different every time.
Oh yeah. Now, the reason I mean,
Too damn
old. Go ahead.
I'm too damn old to do the same thing every year. Been there, done that.
Yeah, you old.
Eh,
You young. Young and spry. A spring chicken.
spring chicken. I feel like it.
Talking about chicken, I had some of the best chicken wings tonight.
Yeah? Where were they
My
from?
buddy made them on the smoker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, were they fire hot?
No, because some of his kiddos can't take the spice. I mean, they had a little spice to it, but nothing. Yeah. But it was good flavor though. Nice smoke flavor, nice seasoning, barbecue. Woo!
Yeah.
It put any wing place out there to shame.
How much is a round trip ticket to the CWA? What the hell is the CWA?
cats with
Arthritis.
exactly.
What's CWA?
Uh,
I'm guessing that's the airport there.
probably.
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to find this event happening this month.
Let's look.
It's hard for me to find it here in Texas because I'm looking on Facebook because and now it's talking about the water right now, the floods, everything. So it's covering up the. Hmm. I this one happened this month. I see a potential if the ones who started this first. This is the first event of doing it, and I see a potential that this could be a pretty cool event in the future.
Wish I could type. When are we going? September? August? When is this
When? For what?
for the barbecue? When is it, Jake?
Oh,
I gotta know dates. Holy smokes. I just punched a random weekend in August.
yeah.
$700.
Ouch. Nope.
But
Not bad.
that's out of my little ass airport here. So
Oh, okay.
if I drive to Wichita, which is 3 hours, or I drive to Kansas City, which is 6, so I might as well just drive there.
Right.
Yeah, I can't click on that, Jeff Kane, because it wants to put it up on the screen if I click on it. But yeah, $500 to $600 probably. Well, let's see if I can copy.
Okay, I found it. It's called Aquapalooza. It's happening here in South San Antonio, July 27th. I mean, it's just a small event right now. I see a potential for it to expand, but where it's at, it's kind of out of the middle of nowhere. So I don't know what's going to happen about that. It's only a 6 hour event, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I don't know. I'm thinking the two that are putting it on, both or the two leaders.
It's 970 miles from my house to that airport.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Someday, maybe I'll fly through Independence, Missouri and pick Cheryl up and we'll go. But not right now.
Right.
Not right now. We need to pick up like 3 or 4 people more to split the cost.
Yep. Okay.
Well, we can pick you up at the Kansas City airport. So.
Okay. So Kansas City, it depends on the time of year, etc., and time of the week, if I can fly middle of the week, it's quite a bit cheaper. I can usually get a direct flight from Austin to Kansas City.
Yeah.
And I was checking tickets right now to fly up there on September time. It's around 200 round trip.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. It's very reasonable.
And two of my kids live there, so if you need picked up sometime, they're just
Nice.
phone call away. They'll come pick you up. I keep telling them I'm going to ride the train from here. The train from here to Kansas City is like $100
Right.
each way, and they can pick me up at the train station and drop me off at the airport.
Nice.
And it goes at night both ways, so I could just sleep on the freaking train. I could sleep all the way there. They could drop me off at KCI. I could get on a plane, go wherever. Got to use those kids, you know. They owe me like thousands of dollars, right?
Exactly.
The Clash is actually in a big ass place, so the tickets are cheaper.
Yeah.
The smaller the town you go to, the more expensive it gets, which is
Right.
crazy.
No, if I had to choose between the Clash this year or the Cookout, it'd be the Clash this year. If I had to choose between the two, because there's some people that plan to be there that I want to go hang out with. Okay, Jake. Let me look. I'm gonna just Google it. That'd be the most accurate because if I look at one of my apps on my phone, it'd be a higher price because that's not a big airport. Oh, when's the Cookout? Can't remember.
All right, my plane tickets to Philadelphia from middle of nowhere where I live is $380,
Oh, that's not bad.
and it's $700 to Wisconsin. So
Right.
that's why I say the bigger the place, the cheaper it is. And I already have some victims that I'm going to call to come pick me up in Philadelphia.
Right. Is the Cookout the 8th of August? 15th of August?
The barbecue's August 1st through the 3rd.
Okay. So if I flew in on the 31st and leave when? The 4th?
Yeah. Well, you could leave the 3rd, which is a Sunday, I think. And the airport supposedly is like right down the road, so it's not like you got to go a long way. You could probably hitch a ride on Peplin's tractor.
Okay, for me to fly Austin to CWA on the 31st of July and come back Sunday, August 3rd, cheapest one, $652.
Yeah.
Not happening. Unless, hey, like I said, if y'all want me to be there, someone will have to pay me to get me there. Otherwise, not happening. Not with my just planned already. That's not feasible.
That's why I'm figuring next year I'm going to take like a week and a half, 2 weeks off, and just I can go spend a couple days with my kids, wander my way up there, you know,
Right.
wander my way back. But to fly there's, you know,
For instance, when you fly to Philadelphia for the Clash, on Google, Julie Flight, yeah, Jake, yep, 652. That was a Google search. She was one that pulled up for me for those days. Anyways, Julie Flight and Google go to the Clash for me is 216. That's quite a bit. That's a big different price, y'all. I can fly through. Basically, yeah, I can fly about three flights to the Clash for versus one. It's like, yeah, no,
Yeah, it's about $400 for me to fly to Philadelphia and back.
yeah. Now I do need to communicate with Chris Aquazone when he's trying to show up. He not when he's trying to show up, but what airline and flight? Because I might just book same flight, make it easier.
Yeah. I need to talk to Mr. Joe Price Tag because we're going to share a room. And then he tells me the other day that, oh, yeah, my wife is due the week after that.
Oh,
I'm like, there's not a chance in hell I would leave my wife 9 months
No.
pregnant to go to a fish show.
no.
No.
Now it's one thing if the fish show was half an hour away.
Yeah. No, he lives in Cincinnati. We're talking Morgantown, Pennsylvania.
No,
Dude, I would never get away with that.
but you know what? I'm not going to tell Joe that though. Joe, you do you.
Yeah, I'm going to call him and say, are you sure? Are you sure? If not, I got an
Mhm.
extra bed. So,
Right,
because I already reserved it.
right.
And the wife said I could go. I should have recorded her. Man, I should have recorded her saying, heck yeah, you can go.
Right. And that's why I don't go anywhere I can't drive to. Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense, Jeff. But see, the problem is, Jeff, for Vibes to drive somewhere out of Texas, that's not feasible.
Yeah. Takes you 10 hours to get out of Texas.
And the cost of gas, it usually costs me more for gas than the ticket to fly.
Yeah.
As long as I can get a ticket ahead of time.
Yeah.
If I can get ahead of time, usually, now, it depends on where I fly to. If I fly to a small airport,
No.
it's going to cost. But if I fly to one of the major airports, I can get it within $400 usually.
Next year at Aquashella, you're picking me up at the airport because I'm not driving.
Oh yeah,
Because it's cheaper for me to fly in and fly out than it is for me to pay for gas and drive.
Yep.
It's crazy. It was like $300 round trip.
right.
And the airport's what, 10 minutes from Aquashella?
Yeah, yeah.
10, 15. I mean, it's right down that road.
Yeah. It all depends on the day.
Yeah. Well, I'd be there like at 8 o'clock in the morning. So
On which day? Would it be on a Saturday or would it be on a Friday? Before.
probably Friday morning. is
Yeah.
when I get
Yeah,
there.
that makes sense. Friday morning at 8. That is prime time. Rush hour.
I know.
Oh.
It's a challenge for you. It's a challenge.
So it's gonna now depend on which way, etc. It might be half an hour to an hour. Pick you up from the airport.
I was going to say I could ride with New Local Austin, but I don't know if I want to take my life in my hands.
Oh, that way. Yeah. Mhm. I don't even enjoy driving in Dallas or Houston. I don't enjoy that. Austin is bad enough.
Yeah, I don't enjoy either one.
Um,
I got
I
there at
probably-
like 10 o'clock in the morning last time, and it was already like 8 lanes wide, trying to get the hell over to the side so you could get to your exit, and I was just like,
Mhm.
Man, I should have got here like 4 in the morning.
right?
And it probably still would have sucked.
No, even going to Austin, I'm on the outskirts of Austin, so 99% of the time I'm not even driving in Austin. I avoid Austin. Anyways, especially like Friday night, Thursday night, Monday morning. Those 3 times are the worst. Being in Austin driving around, so I avoid it. Now, cause there are ways to go around it. Cause see, the reason I go to Austin, either I'm doing a rescue or I'm going to the fish store. The fish store, I can hit the toll road and bypass a lot of the
Yeah.
traffic.
Last time I was in Dallas, the toll road was closed because of an accident.
Oh yeah,
So I had to go through the downtown. You know how that is.
yep. It's a nightmare.
I was just like, oh my God. Here we go.
Yeah. And I'm
we
saying
go.
it.
Take your high
And
blood
me
pressure.
being, yeah. And me being a Texan, an Austrian, won't call me. Even with that being said, if I'm saying it's bad, and you don't live here, it's even worse.
Yeah. I just stayed right in my lane until I knew I was like 3 exits away, and I just started creeping over. And then I was off.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not trying to pass everybody or do anything stupid.
I mean, I'm definitely better. I'm more okay. I'm more used to driving it now than I was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
But I still don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right, Jake. Since you asked, if you raise the money, would you come?
Yeah, I would. I got a month or 6 weeks of vacation every year. I'd go, but
Uh,
I got house payments and car payments. So
I would need to know in advance, though, so I could get off of work. Cause yeah, you understand. If you get a day job, you got a boss. The boss wants to know in advance that you're taking off.
yeah.
No, if it's covered, the trip, the place to stay, and the airline to get there, I don't know why not. If I come to Texas, I'll be very likely driving. I have to buy 2 tickets for anything I do. Oh, yeah. See, that makes a difference. When you're single or and you travel alone, driving anywhere, depending on where you go, is not really feasible, money wise. Anyways, I think we'll be live for another 12 minutes, y'all. I think we'll wrap this up. Because it was a late night last night with the fireworks stuff and all that stuff. Um, and now yesterday wasn't bad, but today, the whole day today, it rained. It just rained and rained and rained, made it dreary. So I think I feel like I'm more wore out than normally am at this hour of the night. Even though tonight I'm drinking special, drinking coffee.
Oh man, I don't know how to show this.
What?
Skipper sent me pictures of the freaking fire.
Ooh.
I'm gonna save it and I'll send it to you.
Okay. Jeff Kennedy says 3 month minimum advance for my vacation request. Um,
Oh my God.
right now we're slow, so a 2 week notice. But I kind of need like a month notice is the best. In the past, a month usually subsided. Now, if I'm gone for 2 weeks, it's going to be half a year. The boss will know about it.
Freaking Scoop. It's on your Instagram. The guy's got like, he's got a serious fire problem. It's in his backyard.
That's crazy.
And it's like 20 foot tall.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
My neighbors would be flipping out.
Hey, give you an idea how tall it is. You see Skipper there? Versus. It's like a midget versus.
That's fucking funny.
That's cool.
Oh, he's going to be fun to hang out with. I can see that already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already thinking next February he's going to, not to Key West, but he's going down to the islands
Yeah.
with Richard Reynolds in February. I think I already told the wife, is like, can I pull that one off? And she's just looking at me like, you guys, you, Richard Reynolds and Skipper and the islands without me. And I didn't say without you. You can go too.
Yeah.
You probably should go. You should probably go.
She basically told you, if you go, I'm going with you.
She should probably go because we're going to get in trouble.
Right.
Especially the three of us together. Oh, my. We get in trouble on here. Can you imagine in person?
Yeah. No. I don't want to imagine. Hey, New Hat Gardening, welcome in. By the way, Steve P, if you're looking, which you probably are, your package I sent your package out today, and the New Hat Gardening, I sent your package your way as well. So, and you know what, y'all? I'm gonna just tell you, I'm blessed to have some phenomenal post office workers. I mean, they're awesome. They treat me as a friend. It's cool. I show up and they say, "Hey, Vibes, how you doing? You got any new fish? You know, this and that. You know, we just chit chat. It's kind of cool." So yeah, I'm maybe it's just normal for Texas to be like this, but especially in a small town where I'm located, there's a lot more people that are getting more and more friendly with me. Or maybe I'm just becoming more comfortable around here. I don't know, but no, I was there probably half an hour. Was I probably? And it was just me and there's an older gentleman in there, post office, and yeah, it was me and the two employees, and we were just small talk, chit chat, It's pretty cool. And about anything, more than just the fish stuff. It was about whatever. Of course, the flooding, came up, talked about that. Of course, since that is the big news right now. But
oh yeah, yeah, it's going to be for a while.
anyone else live streaming? I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked. There was.
I haven't either. I mean, I can look.
I mean, it really doesn't affect me either way. No, it's all good, Jake. I do want to meet you too as well in person. But you know what? People that want to meet Vibes, it would make a lot easier on Vibes if you could come to Texas, meet him. Like Aquashella would be a bit easy way to meet him. Go ahead.
Only when I see on his whip. So
He's still alive yet?
yeah.
Cool. Go whip. Good for you. Let's get tanked. Um, not sure tonight. Tomorrow there'll be a back-to-back run-up streams. Yep.
Jake, next year you guys need to come to the swap so we can hang out the night before and eat pizza or Taco Bell or whatever we're gonna do, and hang out and be stupid. Because
Oh,
that's what me and Jeff Kane do. We hang out and be stupid. So
right.
we might let Brandon show up. Maybe he's nice. I don't know
Oh yeah, I
about
forgot. Mr. Kai is coming to Austin or San Antonio this month as well.
that. Oh yeah,
Yeah, and he wants to go hang out at Mike's Fish Room.
nice.
So I can't remember what day is coming or what weekend, but yeah. So next time might have to sell some fish. Nice, Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, me and Jeff made like zero money at that swap and spent like hundreds of dollars. So we got to figure out. We got to do better. We got to do better next time.
That's kind of how I feel about Alcochella.
We got to do better.
An event in San Antonio, ouch. Woo!
Yeah.
I know it was convenient because since I'm local, you tend to buy more stuff because you can just throw in a bucket and take a ticket, When you fly, it's a little harder. Hey, Shark fan, welcome in.
We got to figure out how to make some money next time, Jeff. We need to get a table. I was thinking of that the other day between me and Jeff and Jody and Cheryl.
Yeah.
We could have a freaking table.
Oh yeah, easily.
We could have a table and make some cash. Yeah, we need to. I'll go by there and pick them up.
Oh yeah.
And
That's a pretty good selection of stuff.
and a pickup load of driftwood, and we'll take that with us.
Yeah.
Man, that guy's like living in driftwood heaven.
Right.
Man.
Oh.
Over 1,000. Dude, I thought I was bad at like 300.
Oh, ouch, Jeff. Ouch.
Woo! Yeah, I'm serious. We need to get a booth. We need to pick one and get a booth. Between us, we can do it. They're not very expensive. And we can be right next to Peplin and Foxy.
Right.
And I'm not really worried about buying anything. I'll stand there and run the damn table. You guys can all go spend all your money.
Cool. So when is this?
They do them like 5 times a year, but I'm probably only going to go to the spring one.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We need to pick one and all of us show up and do it.
Because I don't even just show up just to hang out.
Yeah, we could do multiple tables, Jeff. I get a table. And if you want to sell on the end of my table, I don't care.
Right.
Maybe I could make some gas money to get home.
There you go.
I think we could. Between the 4 of us, I think we can make some.
Oh yeah.
We can make some money.
Especially if they hit Skulls Bing fish or whatever. People are going to be flying in from on the world just to buy some of Skulls fish.
Yeah. Most of them are outside enjoying the summertime.
Oh, that way.
They're getting ready. They're getting primed up, eating bugs.
Yeah. I think November 5th is the next one Jody P wants to go to. Say Cheryl Smith.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need like springtime, and then I'll be ready.
I told you if you needed gas money, I'd pitch in. Low.
I don't need no gas. I don't need no gas money. Just anything you want to sell, you throw in, and we'll go sell it for you. That's all you need to do, brother.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go sell it for you. Or you can go with us. That'd be even better.
There you go. Ooh, get rid of some of my minnow goldfish? Yeah, Lumi.
Yeah, meet us in Illinois, Louie. We'll help you out.
Anyhow, what minute over what I had planned to go. What it says, I said 4 minutes. So I think we'll wrap this up, y'all. Because I don't know how long we'll be backstage. So Scar already knows that. Anyways, before we head out, though, Scar, what you got for us?
Love your family and your friends. Keep them close to you.
Yes. Yes. And thanks, Scar, for joining me. Thanks for everyone joining us in the live stream. And keep those in Texas in your prayers. Until next time,
Yep.
have a wonderful evening and great weekend. Peace out, y'all.
See
Bye.
ya.